What up, fam? Alright, so last month I told you I was starting a new series, and on that video, excuse me, on that video, sorry, it's a little late. Um, the title in that video, I captioned that video "Next Steps," and the reason I captioned that is because I want to move forward because I've done a lot of reflecting, obviously. And if you watch all the videos that I've posted to my TikTok, you've seen that I did a lot of reflecting about the international relationship that I'm in. Well, technically still in until this divorce is finalized. Um, so in doing a lot of reflecting, it's also had me thinking about, like, moving forward, um, pursuing another relationship. It's something that I probably already at least hinted that I was in the process of. And I'm gonna say was in the process because I have essentially figured out that I'm not ready to move forward into another serious relationship. And not even just because of the fact that I am still uh, in my first serious relationship is not legally concluded, but it's learning over the last couple of years. I've been able to kind of discover what um, qualities or traits, if you will, um, that I'm looking for, and also evaluate a little bit, at least, well, yeah, to some extent, evaluate my own preparedness for a serious relationship. And I've been able to identify a few things that I do need to improve. Isn't, I'm gonna say the word, but we'll just say work on. I have things that I have to work on in preparedness, and um, things that I guess I have to determine whether or not, I'm not gonna say that I can accept, but whether or not they are would kind of make or break the compatibility with someone in a serious relationship. I don't know. I think I worded that completely wrong, but hopefully you understand on a level of what I'm talking about right there. So, kind of along that lines, like, these were some questions that I wrote down when it comes to what I'm looking for. things that when I'm gonna evaluate a person for a long-term relation, well, a wife. We're not even gonna beat around the bush. That's what it is, a wife. It's not a dating relationship, because I'm not going to date someone unless my intention is to marry them. That is what it is. Otherwise, we're just friends. Like, we ain't even knocking the boots, to put it a little old school. We're not even gonna be doing that. So, like, these are the questions, evaluating questions. What does she believe? What does she observe? Who or what does she worship? Is she a lifelong student? Does she allow me to hold her accountable? Does she hold me accountable? And these are like these are like questions that I feel that I would be getting the answers to as I get to know someone. But they're kind of, I guess you could say, they're kind of going to be, I guess, my starting point. Yeah, we'll say my starting point. When, and I will also have to now say if I choose to look for another wife. And that's another reason why I guess you could say I delayed on getting this video series, I guess you can say, started. Because that is also something that I am considering, that I really have to give some deep thought into, is whether or not I even want to get married a second time. Because it is really not a light decision. I cannot ever stress that enough. It's not a light decision. And at the end of the day, we say forever, but it's really temporary, because we're only here temporary. Your next plane of existence, you might not even see the person that you marry in this plane of existence. So, it's just something to really think about. But, yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about. And I want to write things down. I don't want to just come off the top like I've been doing. So eventually you will see another video continuing down this road. And like I said, I'm basically talking about moving forward from this marriage, and my thoughts into moving forward into future relationships. Well, not say relationships, into any future relationship. I should say relationships, but I will get into that in another video, because that is an interesting subject and people have a lot of opinions on it, and you, depending on who you are, you might not agree with my views about this in relation to marriage. So I will see you in the next video, fam. Take care. We got a lot going on in this world, so stay prayed up.